Fear is one of the most powerful emotions in human life. It appears in uncertainty, grows in silence, and often controls decisions without us realizing it. People fear failure, rejection, loss, pain, and above all, death. Entire lives are shaped around avoiding what might go wrong. Yet in quiet monasteries and high mountain temples, Buddhist monks live with a calm presence that seems untouched by fear. They are not fearless because they are physically stronger or emotionally different. They are fearless because they understand the nature of the mind. A young traveler once asked an old monk, "How can you remain peaceful when the world is full of suffering?" The monk gently replied, "Because I do not fight reality, I observe it." That simple answer reveals a deep truth. Most fear is born from resistance. We want life to go exactly as we plan. We want people to behave as we expect. We want success without failure, health without sickness, life without death. When reality moves differently, fear appears. From the beginning of their training, monks learn to observe their thoughts instead of becoming controlled by them. In meditation, they sit quietly and watch their breath. Thoughts arise, emotions appear. Sometimes fear comes, but instead of reacting, they simply notice it. They do not say, "I am afraid." They recognize fear is present. This awareness creates space between the emotion and the self. Fear becomes a temporary experience, not a permanent identity.
Through years of mindfulness practice, monks deeply understand impermanence. Everything changes. Joy changes, pain changes, youth changes, even life itself changes. When you truly accept that nothing lasts forever, fear begins to weaken. Why panic over something that is naturally temporary? Why cling so tightly to what must eventually pass? Another powerful reason monks do not fear is their acceptance of death. In many traditions, monks reflect on mortality regularly, not in a negative way, but in a realistic way. They understand that death is not a mistake in life, it is part of life. When you stop running from what is inevitable, it loses its power over you. Acceptance brings peace. They also practice letting go of attachment. Attachment creates fear, fear of losing possessions, status, relationships, or identity. But monks live simply. They own little. They expect little. Their sense of self is not built on external achievements. When your happiness does not depend on fragile things, there is less to lose and less to fear. Discipline strengthens their minds as well. Early rising, mindful eating, careful speech, and daily meditation create inner stability. A restless mind magnifies fear, but a trained mind becomes steady like a mountain. Storms may come, but the mountain does not chase them or run from them. It remains grounded. They also cultivate deep compassion. When the focus shifts from "what will happen to me" to "how can I reduce suffering for others," fear naturally shrinks. Compassion expands the heart beyond self-centered worries. A monk walking into uncertainty does not think only of his own comfort. He thinks of service. Purpose becomes greater than anxiety. And when life is guided by compassion instead of ego, courage arises quietly and naturally. Over time, this practice transforms the way they see challenges. Difficult moments are no longer threats, but teachers. Pain becomes a lesson in patience. Loss becomes a lesson in letting go. Even uncertainty becomes a reminder to return to the present breath. In this way, fear is not suppressed. It is understood, softened, and gradually released. Most importantly, monks stay present. Fear lives in the future, in what if. Regret lives in the past, in if only. But peace lives here, in this breath, in this moment. By returning their attention to the present again and again, monks remove the space where fear grows. Their fearlessness is not supernatural. It is cultivated awareness. It is disciplined acceptance. It is understanding life instead of resisting it. True strength is quiet. True courage is calm. And when the mind becomes clear and still, fear slowly fades away. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe my channel.